Hello. It's going okay. Probably gonna stream for like an hour. I'm pretty tired. I gotta I got a kitty sit tonight. How you doing? Ah, well this run's over. Nice. Just give me him right from the start. This game really doesn't want me to play it right now, does it? Give me him right at the start. I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight him. Shit boss. Bad luck. Let's see who we got this time. So far, so good. Let's see, what's the best way to go here? I'm thinking just go straight. I lost all my buffs because I got Taishi C earlier. Alright. Hey, Juamaru, hello. Paid my taxes and took care of my bills today, so I haven't bought any games for this month yet. They're all coming out like next week. There's that Awakener game is coming out, and then Double Dragon Advance I want to check out too. But I want to see if that's a good port first. There's a high chance of being a terrible port. Like barely better than the emulator. But, I might buy that game. We'll see. Yeah, I like to get my bills paid before I start doing gaming-related stuff. No, Star Ocean I already bought. Yeah, I'm just not playing it right now. I already bought Star Ocean. There's that Awakener game. There's, what's it called? Double Dragon Advance I'll get. That's probably going to be like no more than $20. And then, the Gungrave Gore DLC should be out in 2 weeks. That's the main stuff I'll be doing. Don't really see anything else that interesting this month. But I gotta pay for groceries first before I start doing gaming stuff. I paid for PGR, my PGR bills already. That's all I really wanted. He did four red attacks in a row. He like never does that. Roll last game. Come on, stop doing that. He's pissed today. He's furious. Stop doing that counter. He's not doing any of his other moves. Same move over and over. Same move over and over and over. He did like 4 red attacks in a row, which he like never does. I might have to restart this whole thing. Playthrough's all fucked up now. He's not wanting to cooperate. Come on. Come on, stop doing that damn counter. He's just spamming that non-stop. Nice. I'm over on the side and I still get hit by that somehow. Bullshit. I'll give this one more try. I don't have that many hooves, so wanted to give me not annoying bosses. Normally he's not that bad, but he's being really obnoxious today. Stay in the combo. Stop doing that! Every time I go to attack, he just keeps doing it! Over and over and over! Normally he just lets me kill him, but he's not wanting to do that today. Come on! I don't know what's with him today, he just keeps spamming that over and over. He's not wanting to, like, use the rest of his moveset. He just keeps doing that. Constantly. That's why the armor break is not very good on humanoid enemies, because they walk away. They like to move away as soon as you push a button. They like input read. They just decide that they don't want to be by you when they do that. When you do that. Oh, now you just give me him again. Dude, this sucks, man. It's making me not want to play this game. All the worst bosses. Come on, just let me leave. Motherfucker's got like 2 forms for some reason. No one likes that boss. I might have to go back to the beginning. This is just screwed up now. It's giving me all the worst bosses non-stop. It's giving me him twice in a row now. Oh, whoa, thank you for the donation. Holy moly, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you for the donation. That pays for what I spent on PGR. Thank you. I'll probably put that in my Steam wallet for the game's coming out. Thank you. You got him again! Same boss. I swear, this game is pissing me off. It won't give me a boss where I can actually get started with morale. It's giving me all the worst bosses. All the worst bosses it can possibly give me. Who's at the end of this one? Is this one even worth doing? No, it's not that he's bad, it's just he's not fucking cooperating today. He's been spamming his deflect, like, non-stop for some reason. He's mad that I didn't play for 2 days. He's mad that I took a break from this game to play other games. God, again! Can you give me a different boss? Please! Give me a different boss! There's 30 other bosses in this game. Why is it always him? Do that non-stop. Fuck you. No. Doing no damage. I have no morale, that's why. Come on, stop running away! It's like his AI changed while I was gone. He's like, the only thing he's doing is running. Every time I'm about to hit him, he runs away. It's too hard to come back when you go back to camp in this game. This mode. It just gives you all the bad bosses non-stop. It's like not fun to play. It's just every single annoying boss. It just keeps giving me him like 4 times in a row now. If I could get some morale, maybe I could actually get something started. It's the only thing that matters in this game is morale. Alright, we're getting something going here. Maybe we can get something going. Lu Bu is one of the few human bosses where the armor break mechanic like actually works, because he doesn't move that much. It's not zero key. The zero key reaction in this game, interaction in this game, is when you get Spirit Disruption. When you do the armor break, they can still move, right? So if you don't keep them in hit stun, they'll still get out of the combo. Fortunately, I have to fight him now, and he's like my least favorite boss. One of my least favorites. I hate fighting him. Another boss that just runs away. Doesn't want to give me any fun bosses. It's just him and Taishi C and Zhuge Liang over and over and over. Same boss. It gives me one good boss and then it gives me a bad boss. He's just not fun to fight because he's a coward. He keeps running away. Something started here. Die! Why do they put bosses like this in every game? I'm just gonna run away and shoot. So much fun. All this fucker does is run. Won't stand still long enough. Game is really pissing me off. It won't give me a good boss. Gives me all the worst bosses to have at high morale. Just non-stop. Worst fucking bosses. Can you give me a good boss? Please. So I can get my stuff back. Never wants to give me a good boss. It's probably going to be one of the bad bosses again. Oh, never mind. Hook me up. Or not. He doesn't get hit by that somehow. I'm standing right in front of him. The box is wonky. Just kind of noped out of being in contact with my hitbox. Jank. Alright, let's see if this one does it. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back to mile 1. I think I kind of soft-locked myself here. I don't have any morale to work with. What's the problem with this game? It makes you feel really strong when you have morale, but when you don't have morale, you feel very weak. I don't have any bonuses right now, so... Let's see what I can give these guys. I think I might just switch games in a bit, honestly. This game's kind of not wanting me to enjoy myself right now. Wants me to be frustrated, and I'm not really wanting to do that today. Kind of just want to chill out. I'll give this like 1 or 2 more tries, then I'm going to go ahead and play something else. I had really bad luck this run. I think once you get past, like, mile 50, it gets really hard to come back if you go all the way back to the beginning. The game kind of expects you to have buffs, but if you don't, it's pretty rough. Let's see if any of these are any good. Let's see here. Date of obtention. Equipment drop rate's not bad. Flame attack power. This one is garbage. Spirit damage. Huh. You know, that one's actually not terrible. The rest of these are buns. But they're gonna get replaced next month anyway, so I don't really care. Alright, let's give this one more try. And I'm gonna go ahead and rage quit. Kinda locked myself into a corner the way I was playing. Got 2 Lu-Bus. 2 Lu-Bus, 1 cup. Oh, damn, it's Yuan Shao again. Yeah, I think this attempt's pretty boned as well. Yuan Shao is there, and I'm not going to have much morale over him, so... I can't stand that boss fight. He's just not fun to fight. He runs away too much. It's just one of those zoners in fighting games that... they find fun in just running away and shooting for an hour. It's basically what he is. Very fun to fight. Lame boss fight. Speak of the devil, here's one right here. I don't fucking stop shooting. Need to make a game with no guns. Guns are the worst thing in freaking melee action games, I swear. You You gotta put him in everything. And fuck the guns. Melee only. Always such major buzz kills. It's just enemies that just stand there and shoot non-stop. Not fun to interact with at all. Yeah, I don't think this attempt's gonna go very far. Fight fucking coward-ass Yuan Shao again. He didn't get enough last time. He's got to come back and suck the fun out of the game by running away and spamming projectiles. Everyone's favorite boss to fight in a melee action game is the cowards that run away. Just keep shooting. Oh, good. He's cooperating. Alright, time for the fun to evaporate. That's a good boss fight. I gotta deal with a bad boss fight. Let's fucking jump. You're having too much fun fighting a good boss. He's gonna show up and ruin the party. Party crashing. Here he goes, he got started. That's not good. Now he's just gonna do this non-stop. Outta here, bitch. Punk ass. Fuck outta here. Who's third? he can't move. Right here. There we go. Got something started. Maybe I can recover this run. It's gonna be a hell of an uphill battle, though. Gives me like one more bad boss. I'm pretty much shit out of luck. Let's see who else we got here. I'm thinking best way to go is here, and then make like a V shape. Yeah, because there's morale points and experience gain down there. Alright. Back. There we go. Bastard. The moment I got over there, he did that. Come on, stop teleporting. It's just really trying to get under my skin today. Ah, just stop. Just die. How is he not dead? Every single time I push a button, he puts out a projectile. Or I get close to him and he runs away. Just trying to kill him fast. This would not die. Bitch. This game's got too many mage guys that just run away. No fun to fight. Normally he cooperates, but he's not wanting to cooperate today. Just wants to not let me play the game, run away constantly. That's totally my fault. It's still annoying. I hate the mages so much because every time you get close to them, they run away. Fucker summons ads. Fucking coward beat me again. Got too impatient. Fuck you. Yep, teleport away some more, why don't you? Coward. Every time I go to do that, he runs away. Bitch. Out of here with that teleporting old boring wizard. Set. Shit. You really need a fast martial art to pin them down. If your R1 has even remotely any startup, they just teleport out of it. He's already on the other side of the screen spamming. Everyone's favorite. Like, nah, you don't play these games for melee combat. You play these games to fight cowards who just run away. Looking like this might finish, maybe. That's what I'm talking about right here. Just don't even engage. Just run. Either way, I gotta fight two bosses. There's a chance it'll give me a bad boss, but I think this is the best way to go. Right here. This mode really punishes you if you don't have a lot of horseshoes left. It can be really hard to gain ground again. It's very possible I won't be able to finish this run, but it doesn't really matter. I've pretty much unlocked everything. Try to play this out for fun, I guess. Really, the only thing I have left to do is finish all the missions and... How'd that guy see me? Great, more coward shooting. Okay, would you do the QT, please? Or not, just don't do it. The guy won't do it. It's like it pushed the button. Nice if it would respond to my button presses. This guy is getting on my last nerve. Now there, it worked that time. Worked the other time. People have been reporting that bug. Like, yeah, sometimes they just decide to, the guy decides to not do the QTE, he doesn't do the finisher. Star Ocean, the only game you're thinking to buy? Yeah, Star Ocean is very good. I actually didn't grow up playing Star Ocean 2 because I didn't have a PlayStation. I played like the first couple hours of it. A friend let me borrow it, but definitely not a nostalgia game for me at all. Just looked like a good JRPG. But yeah, the remake is very good, which is interesting because it's outsourced. It's outsourced. I don't think Tri-Ace has anything to do with it. You might be getting a Tales scenario where the outsourced is like outsourced projects are better than the mainline ones. Sure seems like it. I think the problem they face is like people are going to ask for the third game to remake, and there's just like no cheap way to do that. I'd say my main criticism of the Star Ocean 2 remake is the sprites are like super pixelated. They didn't really make like HD sprites. The art style is great, but they definitely stick out a lot. It's just like the rest of the game looks so clean. But then the playable character sprites are like really... They're not bad. They don't fit. They kind of look like they're for a different game. It's not bad at all. It's just a little bit of a weird decision. I'm sure it was related to cost cutting, but it's definitely something you notice. much easier that is with Morale. It's like literally like twice as easy. Yeah, that Yuan Shao is like, he's not that bad if you don't let him get started. If you let him get started, it just turns into a Iron Fist versus Morgan Doom kind of situation. It's like, unless you have insane damage, you're gonna have to get in like 3 times. And he does everything in his power to make sure you can't get in. Yeah, you can definitely burst him down if you have enough morale. He's definitely one of the bosses where it feels like the morale means a lot more. Basically, whenever you get him, you get close to him, you want to make sure that you put the hurt on, because otherwise he can just decide to go to the other side of the screen and spam. And it's like so hard to get back in. It's pretty much a rushdown versus zoner matchup. For all intents and purposes, might as well be. Can't let him play the game. Back, unfortunately. I got too much junk. So hard to want to go back to town because the load screens are so long. It takes it like a minute to load a small area for some reason. This game's load times can be more patience testing than the frustrating nature of the game sometimes. Actually, let me go to get rid of all the 5 stars first, because those are completely power crept now. Yeah, let's just salvage everything else. Actually, I'll just put it in here. There we go. Actually, there was a headpiece in here, wasn't there? Let me see. Date of obtention. And no Zhurong pieces in here. Yeah, the Star Ocean remake art style, it kind of clashes a little bit. I guess the problem they faced was that they had to pixel all the NPCs and stuff, and it still would have looked bad. It's a lot harder to do NPC and playable character discrepancies with sprite art than with 3D models. You know, like NPCs never look as good as playable characters, but when you're doing pixel art, it sticks out like way more. So I think that's probably part of the problem. It's like we could make sick-looking playable character sprites, but then like the NPCs are gonna look bad. In 3D games, it's a lot easier, especially because people don't really care what NPCs look like. It's mostly just characters you're going to be looking at for 80 hours of gameplay is what people tend to care about. But yeah, it's a very solid game. Saying it as somebody who only played the first game for like a couple hours. Definitely wasn't something I grew up with. Yeah, I didn't see anything too major in November I was really interested in. That Gangster Sherwood game seems decent, but that doesn't come out till the 30th, so I'm not gonna pay for that right now. I gotta pay for groceries first. Yeah, shit I'll be playing this month is pretty, pretty cheap. I think I'm just gonna start getting rid of all my 6 stars. I think it's about time, because the final DLC's what, like a little over a month away. You're not even gonna want 6 stars. 5 stars are already power crept. I might have to start doing that. Maybe if I want to complete some builds, I'll keep them around, but yeah. I actually really like that about this game compared to Diablo 4, where you had to spend too much time looking at loot. You had to really sit there and think about what you toss and what you keep. In this game, it's pretty simple, especially because you get to keep the affixes that are on it. You get to keep them, and you can put them on something else. So it make it pretty painless to get rid of loot, which I really like. I don't like spending too much time looking at loot. It feels like time I could be actually playing the game. I'm getting jumped. Let's see, it's the best way to go here. Kinda don't want to get blocked by bosses again, but we'll just go ahead and do the invaders. We'll do the invaders. It costs, what, like 40 hooves to get all your buffs back or something like that. So once you get down to 50, you gotta really start being careful which ones you pick. Because if you go back to camp, it wipes all your buffs. That's kind of the situation I'm in right now, because I burnt like 400 hooves maxing out the level cap. But now I don't have a lot to work with. Hopefully, if I can finish the end of this this run, I should be good enough to be able to recover from mistakes. Any games you guys interested in this month? Pretty much already said my piece on what I'll be playing this month, but I'm curious if there's something I missed. Seems like nothing really major for me. The new Mario looks pretty cool, but it's gonna be like $60 forever, so I really feel like I need to buy it right now. Nintendo games are perpetually $60. I've heard good things about it, but hard for me to really want to go out and rush to buy one of their games when they barely ever put them on sales. It doesn't matter when I buy it. It matters if I buy it and backlog it. Like, I'd have to play it like right now. The cheapest that game will get is like $40, and that's like a Black Friday like mega deal. It won't be like steeply discounted pretty much ever. There's a 120 FPS mod for that game, which sounds pretty cool. Oh, the Mario RPG, yeah, I might... That actually is a childhood game for me. I might check that out. I don't know, though. See, the thing about that compared to the Star Ocean remake is I did grow up with Mario RPG. That was like one of the best games I played as a kid. So, I don't know if I'd trust them to do a good job. But yeah, that game's gonna be perpetually $60 as well, so I don't really feel too inclined to cough up money for that right now. The thing about Nintendo games is, the good thing about them is they keep their value. The bad thing about them is they keep their value. So, if you're the kind of person that likes to just, you like the act of buying video games, and you don't actually play them that much, Nintendo games are a bum deal. They're a rip-off, really. Because if you're not going to play them, you might as well only buy it when you actually have the time and motivation to boot it up. Because the price is never going to steeply discount. Pretty much the only exceptions to that rule is, like, the Musou games, like Fire Emblem Warriors and Three Hopes are, like, dirt cheap. Those games are, like, dirt cheap. You can get Three Hopes for like $20. It's barely been out for a little over a year. For some reason, they discount those to the point where it's like, yeah, you know, I might not buy this now, but it's on sale. Be nice to have in the backlog, you know, months later or something. But the rest of their stuff, it's like, yeah, you're not gonna play it right away. There's no reason to buy it right away. Just because it's a new game, you don't have time to play it. Because you're busy with other stuff or other games. Yeah, don't buy their games at launch. It's gonna be that shiny $65 price tomorrow, and it'll be that same price 3 years from now. You gotta gauge if it's worth spending that much money on something you don't have time to play. Like, plenty of other games you can play that are cheap if you wait long enough. Nick All-Stars Brawl, yeah. That game is so weird to me because that publisher just puts out the worst games. It's the same publisher that put out that King Kong game a couple weeks ago. They put out like the worst games. Somehow they actually got a good developer for that Nick Smash clone. That's like the one game of theirs that people actually want. It isn't just a stocking stuffer for soccer moms who want to buy something cheap for their grandson or something. That's like their entire business model. They have licensed titles. They have licensed games that soccer moms and grandmas buy. That's pretty much it. Nobody who knows anything about video games is like super excited to buy anything from them. Games are terrible. It's funny how they do that, and then they still keep putting out crap games. Like, this game got to be selling more than the other stuff, right? It's like something people actually want. It's not a cheap licensed title. I mean, their name is literally Game Mill Entertainment, which is exactly what they are. They just farm out licenses to nobody developers. That's like the only thing that they do. You don't need to deliver a good game. You need to deliver it cheap and fast so that it's out on the shelves for the holidays or whenever the license is popular. That's all that matters to them. It's pretty much like the licensed games you played as a kid. That was all that mattered, right? It didn't matter if you've never shipped a good game or even shipped a game before. It's just, well, you have it out by Christmas season. Yeah, alright, cool. That's all that matters. Have it on the shelves for $20. So a grandparent that doesn't know about games will buy it for their grandchildren because it's the cheapest thing and they know they like that license. It's their whole business model. Bitch. It's the third one. 3-piece. Yeah, hopefully the Mario RPG remake is good. I mean, it's a lot harder to screw up a turn-based game over, like, trying to remake, like, a Tales game or something. So, I think it'll probably be good, but I know some people that speedrun that game. I'll probably watch their playthrough of it, see if I decide if I want to buy it. I trust their opinion more than a reviewer. Yeah, that game could go either way for sure. The art style looks nice, but it's also like $60. I don't know if it's gonna have any replay value because like the original game really didn't. It kind of didn't. You could do everything in one playthrough, and the game was so easy to break. So I hope that they have like a new game plus, so there's more in-game content, or like maybe the game isn't so easy to break, so that you can't just clear everything as a child, because that's pretty much what I did. I did everything in that game multiple times growing up. I'm sure they're still going to want to make it accessible, but maybe it'll be balanced a little bit better. Stuff like Peach with the lazy shell armor. She was basically invincible, so you could just heal forever. Gino was pretty busted as well. It'll be interesting to see like what exactly they change. But yeah, I'm not planning on playing that right away. I might do it like later or something. I think by the time I finish Star Ocean, I'll probably be burnt out on JRPGs again. Outside of maybe playing an old Tales game or something. It's taking a while to verify files. Give me a sec here. Yeah, I think Mario RPG for AAA price is going to be a hard sell for a lot of people. It's already basically directly competing with Yakuza 8, which is also turn-based but is going to have like an order of magnitude more content for $10 more. So I feel like people that are into turn-based RPGs are going to pick one or the other because they're in like very close proximity. Yakuza 8's only like 2 months away, and Mario RPG's in a few weeks. I don't think that many people have time to play like two games, like two JRPGs back to back. And there's always the there's always the risk of getting burnt out because they take like way longer to finish. But yeah, if you're gonna play a turn-based RPG this year, seems like Yakuza 8 is a better value for your dollar. Unless they added a ton of stuff to Mario RPG, I don't think it's going to be worth it. People that don't have infinite money.
9月よ。
Yeah, I'm gonna look for impressions from the speedrunning community if the new Mario RPG is any good. I can tolerate turn-based if it's like Mario RPG, where there's like actual dexterity required. I liked Indivisible. Indivisible was kind of a... Indivisible had a good battle system, but it was terribly balanced, and it felt half-finished at the end. But that battle system was awesome. I really liked it. You had like the turn-based strategy, but then you also had like parrying and execution and stuff. That was probably my favorite turn-based battle system. It was too easy to break. The difficulty just went in the toilet after you played it for like towards the end of the game. Like The first two-thirds of the game, it's like actually somewhat challenging. And then it just got so easy that none of the parrying and stuff mattered. I'm sure Mario RPG will have a better balance than that, provided they don't screw it up. Yeah, Indivisible was kind of a mess, really. When that game came out at launch, you could just button mash and kill all the enemies at the end. It felt like maybe they did that for like story reasons, because you're supposed to be like, you get like actual lore power-ups in that game. It's not just stuff that doesn't exist in the game world, like levels. Like your character actually gets like Dragon Ball style forms. I thought that maybe they intended for it to be like that, but then they nerfed your damage a lot after the game released. That you actually still have to play the game once you get those forms instead of just button mash. It's a shame what happened to that game. They didn't even finish the Kickstarter goals for that. The company basically rebelled against Mike Z, and they just can't work on it anymore. Yeah, out of all the turn-based RPGs, I think that game would have had the best battle system if it was better balanced. And the game mechanics actually mattered. They mattered past, like, the first two-thirds of the game. So it kind of really... That game kind of catfishes you. I'm like, wow, a turn-based RPG that, like, you know, it has, like, a good balance between the strategy of turn-based combat that you don't get in games like this, and then, like, execution with the combos and everything. But then the stat scaling is so bad that it doesn't matter past a point. You just push buttons. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. It'd be cool if that game got, like, a mod to, like, rebalance it. Because the combat was actually really good. You just kind of turn into, like, Ultra Instinct Goku at the end, and nothing matters anymore. Wait, do you have to buy both? Oh, hey, good night, man. Thank you. Thanks for your patronage. You didn't have to donate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, thank you. It means a lot. Thank you. I'll probably play some Star Ocean tonight. I kind of want to focus on this for a little bit.
新しいものをいくつか仕入れましたので、ぜひ店頭でご覧ください。
By the way, I could not get this working on the Steam Deck. It says you don't have internet. Nobody's making guides about it at all, so that's kind of a bummer for me. I would really play this a lot when I'm out, but I don't think it's gonna work better when they get this on Steam either. It's like something's wrong with the launcher. It freaks out because it sees you're not on an actual computer. DFO does the same damn thing. That game does the same thing. The anti-cheat freaks out, even though you're not cheating, obviously. It's angry. This game doesn't even get as far as letting you actually play the game, though. That's the problem. At least DFO lets you get into the game. Okay, so I think one of these has cooldown. Let me see here. Past Master. Which one's cooldown? Let's see here. I bought the package with that free money they gave me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this that much until they make it so I can play on the deck. Like, not feeling it. It's a major buzzkill to not be able to play on deck. On the fence. Let's see who's got cooldown. character. Hey, this is not translated. Got an error there. Guess I'll just go for this old lady here. Yeah, I'll go for Past Master for now, I think. And then they'll probably have more in the other banner, which I guess you have to unlock. They don't want you to reroll. They don't want you to reroll. Yeah, you get one of these. Actually, re-rolling in this would actually be pretty easy. There we go. We'll roll with this for now.
私は全部楽朝 職人村に
さあ新しいバカな話はそこまでにして早速ご覧ください。
Okay, what's in this one? C give cooldown. Oh, I can just get one of these for free, huh? What's this do? Shield break. Let's not spend that yet. Be frugal. Oh, these take special tickets, huh? Oh, I got it already. Oh, nice! I got one. Got one right away. Cool. Yeah, I think this game's gacha rates are pretty high. Because it's like really the only thing you kind of have to pay for. She doesn't have a... She doesn't have a set. Alright. Let's roll through these. You get a guaranteed gold one every 10 pulls too, so it's pretty nice. What's up, Willie? Long time no see, brother. How you been? Yeah, you can't even play this on the Steam Deck right now. It like soft locks on the launcher. Soft locks on the launcher. It doesn't even let you get to the part where you install it. I was trying to get that working earlier today, and no dice. Try as I might, couldn't do it. Do you have a Steam Deck? If you have a Steam Deck and you figure out how to get this game to work, I would, I'd mod you again. 'Cause that was like the main selling point to me, was having it on the Steam Deck, but it doesn't even let you install the game. It, like, freaks out. It says you don't have internet connection. You can't get any farther than that, so... Still don't have one.
この子
この子
俺様は天下
How have I been? I've just been hanging out. Life's been pretty stressful, but I might get to go see my friends in a few weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. I really need a vacation. Less from making content, more from just not really going anywhere in 6 months. And having to take care of my neighbor and her brother. That's like what I really need. I need a break from. It's not so much making the videos. I've been pretty laid back with video stuff lately. Yeah, the only thing that you pay for is like the battle pass if you want it, and the phantoms, but they give you, the rates are pretty fair. Yeah, it's very clear I like really burnt out. I need like a break. I need a break. So any of these give cooldowns? Yeah, that game is decent, but it's very jank. That game is super jank. Some really unfair stuff in that game. The hyper armor really sucks too. There's a lot of hyper armor in that game.
おそらくこれが最高の結末です。
紅葉寺に足を踏み
そう
This game's got great cutscene skips. The moment the cutscene comes up, you can skip it. It's glorious. Like, yeah, people are going to be playing this on the bus and stuff. I want to make them sit through things they don't have time to watch. Definitely appreciate that. Especially how many times I've played through this. I did like 3 of the betas for this game. A little burnt out. Burnt out of doing this story. The pacing's very good. I think Pika Combat full global version is supposed to be like by the end of the year. But like they keep making that game worse, so I don't know if I'm gonna bother with it. Unless they somehow give me a sponsorship. I'm not entirely sure I care. We'll see. We'll see how deprived of new games to play I am at the time, but... Last I heard, the monetization got, like, really bad, the last beta. Like, they keep trying to get more money out of people, so... I don't know how much I can really support that right now. I'll spend money on this game. I just don't have to right now, because they gave me $100 in store credit. Because I spent money on the first beta. Yeah, I could see myself cashing on this game. Not this month. I still got like $30 of store credit left, but yeah, the prices are fair. The rates are really good too, so hard for me to really support gachas service games, man. Makes it feel like you don't get anything for your money. know, I have a good gaming PC. I'm not limited to just stuff like this, so... It's a real hard sell for me. I can run most games that are out right now. At least stuff that I want to play runs just fine. Don't really need to be spending money on loot boxes with crap rates. I think I'm good with just this and PGR for like my service games, like stuff to play when I'm out or just taking a break from starting a new game, new premium price game. Well, they don't want to bring the combat back for one. They don't want to bring the old combat back, and then also the game's been getting more and more money hungry. It's asking for like a lot of money. The monetization has gotten worse. For that kind of game is a real bum deal. People are going to complain when you have any kind of monetization, but I don't mind monetization if they update frequently and it's actually like a good value for the money. It's when it's a crap value for the money is when I really start to nope out of there. If I like your game enough to support it with my hard-earned money, it should be worth it. It shouldn't be a rip-off. That's my take on it anyway. If I put like the price of a AAA game on launch into your game, I better get a standing ovation. If I get a shit deal, I'm like not gonna even spend money on the game. Generally when the games are designed like that too, it's like almost impossible to play for free. You'd have to grind for like months to get one character. That's almost always how it works. People tend to get really turned off when you can play the game for like... You can play the game for like months and only have enough for one character. Like, the whole point of the game is supposed to be collecting characters, but then they basically make it so only people that can spend money can get them. Major turnoff for service games for me is when it's like that. They don't even give you good value for your money. This game is more like DFO and Closers in terms of how the monetization works, and that the characters are free. The only gacha is the Phantoms, which are basically just part of your gear. And what's really nice is if you spend 10 at once, you get a guaranteed legendary one. So, I guess if you save up, I guess you could probably get everything if you waited long enough. That's how it seems to be anyway, but... But yeah, they've made the monetization is way more heavy-handed in the last beta. people are basically saying like you couldn't get far anymore without pulling the characters, and like you're not going to get enough currency playing for free. So that's a bad look. That's a bad look. They're going for short-term profits instead of kind of what PGR in this game are trying to do, where you make the paying players feel like royalty, and they'll keep spending money, right? And if you make them feel like they're idiots for spending money on the game, they won't stick around. You get a couple whales that will play and get addicted, but then, like, they're your only income stream, right? That's part of the reason why PGR is so successful, is because they have people that just spend, you know, just buy, like, the monthly card, and maybe, like, a higher valued package every now and then if they really want to. But then they also have the whales. They, you know, spend like $400 every patch. Part of their success is that they make it so spending a little, even just a little bit of money on the game is like a really big benefit. Which is what a lot of these games aren't like. Usually it's like, if you can't spend a ridiculous amount of money, you're not going to get anywhere. Either that, or they make it seem like you're getting a good value for your money, but then they make the end game require you to get like multiple dupes of a character, which always costs an obscene amount of money, or ridiculous luck, whichever one comes first. That's pretty much KOF All-Star in a nutshell. Like, yeah, you can get one good one copy for free, but you need like 6 more to use them in endgame content. Good luck doing that if you're a free player, unless you save up for like 3 months. Save up for 3 months, you can basically guarantee to max out a character, but then you're not getting anything new that whole time, which is... You don't have to explain why that's pretty boring. No, this is full release. It's fully released. No more wipes. No more wipes. They're done wiping. Which is why I'm actually playing for more than a couple minutes. That was what really turned me off this game, was the wipes. How many times they did betas. But now they're fully released now, so if you like what you see, now is the time. That's why I haven't done like the past couple Pinnacle of Combat betas either. Is they keep wiping. I'm like, man, I've been through this leveling experience like 6 times. Like, I just don't feel like doing it again. Especially when they don't listen to feedback. They make the monetization worse. Yeah, if you're gonna have betas, then actually listen to feedback. It's on Epic Game Store. You can also get their built-in launcher. Whichever one you want. It's on Epic right now. That's easier for you. costume is pretty cool, but I don't really want to buy costumes. I'm one of those filthy people that will pay for convenience. Will pay for convenience over costumes. PGR has like really expensive skins. It's like more expensive to... It's more expensive to keep up on skins in that game than the characters. Okay, so the battle pass is separate, which is kind of weird. So, I guess only buy this on a character you really like. Yeah, I bought this starter pack on the characters. Oh, that costume is sick. I really like that one. I might buy that one. But yeah, I got a lot of these from playing the previous betas. Yeah, I really like that one. Alright, folks, I think I'm going to try to lay down a little bit because I got to work at my neighbor's house tonight, so thanks for watching. I think if I take a little cat nap now, I'll probably stream some Star Ocean over there, so you want to see some of that game. It actually works beautifully on the Steam Deck, so I'll probably mostly play that over there. I would like to play Phantom Blade, but the launcher just freaks out and doesn't even let you download the game, so... Until I know how to fix that, I'm only going to be able to play that at home. I don't want to go back to streaming off the phone again, so... Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know why they haven't, like, looked into that. It just happens right away. You can't even install the game. Because DFO has the same problem. DFO will let you install the game and get into gameplay, but then it kicks you off after, like, 2 minutes. So by the time you get into the game, you can't really play it. And yeah, I'm hearing the game I was just playing, the controller still doesn't have controller support on the phone, so the phone version's pretty useless. You're going to have to use controller emulation software like Mantis Pro to use the controller, which is more than most people want to do. I find it pretty unacceptable that they've done countless betas. The game is really good, and like the prices for the cash shop stuff is more than fair. It's mostly just that none of the stuff is shared, and I really think that they need to explain that to people, because I just looked and even the battle pass is not shared. So it's like DFO, and that every character is their own separate entity, and they don't have access to anything that the other ones have. And there's like nothing in the game at all that tells you like, hey, this isn't like other games where you buy the battle pass and all the characters benefit. No, it's on a character-to-character basis. I wouldn't call it shady. I mean, English is not their first language, but that definitely is something they need to do. They need to convey that when you buy something in the cash shop, it only works on the specific character you bought it on. They need to have controller support on phone, and then also they need to make it work on Steam Deck. Those are like the main things they need to do, and I'll definitely keep playing it because they liked my video enough to... I won that contest. What was it, like last year? That was pretty cool. So I think they deserve my time, but not working on the Steam Deck is pretty whack, not gonna lie. Anyway, I will see you guys probably, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours or so, depending on if I fall asleep or not. I'm probably gonna take a nap, and then I'll boot up over there and we'll play some Star Ocean. Actually, one more thing before I go. I didn't realize it was on for 2 hours. Damn, it was on for a long time. Let me make sure the cloud saves are working properly before I go. So I had a problem where I played the demo for like an hour and it didn't let me transfer my saves. So I want to make sure it's the way it's supposed to be. Last time I played was last night, right before I fed the cats. So it's gonna be pretty easy to tell if it works. Yeah, I got that Sword of Marvels Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll play some of this tonight. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.